So without further ado, my hardtail for 2019 is... Hey guys, Josh here again, a daily mountain bike rider. Man, I'm having a ton of fun with my dirt jumper. I'm so stoked to be working with NS Bikes. It's gonna be such a great partnership. Now, I know you guys are stoked on the dirt jumper. If you haven't checked it out yet, just check it out right here. But most of you are wondering, Josh, okay, love the dirt jumper, where's the mountain bike? So it's time to introduce you guys to my awesome hardtail for 2019. Let's check it out. First thing is first. Thanks, FSA. Anyway, for those of you who've been following the channel for a while, you know I love hardtails, and this will be the third hardtail I've had on the channel. First, I had my Rally Tokal, which was a 27.5 plus. Came stock with 120 millimeters of travel in the fork. I bumped it up to 150. I love the tire size of the bike. I love that the plus size tires kind of deaden the trail a bit, which is nice on a hardtail. Then with the sinker, I had 27.5s and tried to beef them up a little bit. It felt a little harsh. Both those bikes have been aluminum, but for this build, I wanted to try a couple more tweaks for the hardtail. So, when I heard that I was going to be working with NS, I went over to their website and saw that their hardtail was going to be a perfect match for me. Not only does it have 29-inch wheels, but it also accepts 27.5 plus, which means I get to try the new wheel size 29 on a hardtail, as well as knowing I can throw the plus size tires on there to keep things comfortable. And the coolest part is the material of the frame. My last two bikes have been aluminum, and NS does make an aluminum hardtail, but the one I got is actually chromoly steel. So if you're not familiar with steel as a frame material, it dampens vibrations, it's very tough and durable, it really makes for a better ride quality, and overall the bike's just gonna last longer. And it looks really, really cool. So let me show you what I got.
Later.
So without further ado, my hardtail for 2019 is the 2019 NS Eccentric in chromoly steel. This thing has got a super beautiful shimmery black frame. It can take a 130 up to a 150 millimeter fork, and this thing is just begging to be built up and ridden. So I'm sure the next thing you guys are wondering is, Josh, what's the build for this thing gonna look like? Well, boy do I have a surprise for you. I've got every part and a cool way to talk about them. So let's get over to the other shop. Well, the shop may not look that cool and like I'm just laying on my garage floor, which I am. But I'm gonna show you guys every part that's going on this bike build and tell you a little bit about why I picked it. So let's get going and get that beautiful eccentric frame in here. First thing on that frame is going to be our headset, brought to you by FSA, which is always nice because they never creak and they last forever. And through that is going to be this beautiful Marzuki Z1 Bomber. If you guys haven't checked these things out, Fox took over Marzuki a couple years ago. It's got the same Fox 36 chassis. It's got the great Fox grip damper. Really, you get all the dependability and reliability of Fox, but at a lower price point in a beautiful package. For the wheel set for this bike, we've got the FSA 29-inch afterburners. These things are super strong. They've only got 24 spokes, but that's really all you need to still create super stiff wheels that will take a beating and last a long time. At the cockpit, we have an FSA Gradient stem, which is a 45 millimeter length, as well as the Gradient 25 millimeter rise, 800 millimeter wide bars. That'll probably cut down to 780. Next up is our contact points. For the grips, we got Ergon GA2s, great form factor, I've used for last year and really enjoyed. And for my saddle, the WTB Volt. Moving on to the drivetrain, we got a standard FSA threaded bottom bracket, and that of course is going to have the afterburner, which is a awesome crank that is modular, so I can change out that front chain ring if I need to. Moving to the back, Shimano's got our cassette with an 11 to 42, got an XT derailleur, and an 11-speed chain that's all brought together with the shifter at the front. FSA's got my back for the dropper seat post with the 150 millimeter dropped Flowtron. This thing has a super nice 1x style lever and it just works great. For braking, we have Shimano Xts with, of course, 180 Ice-Tech rotors front and rear. These are the classic 2-piston calipers, and really, that's all you need, especially on a trail hardtail. And of course, I have those traditional Pacific Northwest tires. I got the Minion DHR2 in the rear with a 29 by 2.4 and a Minion DHF with a 29 by 2.5 up front with that 3C compound. Last up, we got the Kona Wawa 2 pedals. These things have been awesome for me and I'll keep using them until a better pedal comes out. So that about wraps up everything that's going on the bike, and I think it's an awesome build. Really curious what you guys think. Hit the like button if you like it. If you would change something, let me know in the comments. Anyway, now it's the difficult part. I've got to put this thing all together. And as we all know, I'll do about 90% of it, and then I'll take it down to my favorite local bike shop, the Lostco, and have Mike help me put the rest together. So, let's do it.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Alright guys, it's a few days later and I have managed to put my hardtail together terribly. I mean, it looks like it looks really bad. I mean, you can see the head tube is still poking out. There's cables everywhere. The crank's not even really on. The cassette, I think I put it on incorrectly. I know how to do a ton, but I don't want to mess things up, so I usually take it to the shop. So I'm off to go to the Lostco, go hang out with Mike, which was formerly Mr. Lost Bike Shop, and we've got something pretty cool planned. But unfortunately, Mother Nature took a turn for the worst, and it is, well, just look. It has snowed a ton. So we're gonna load up the snowmobile and get on over there and try not to slip and slide too much. So let's get going.
Later.
All right, we are here at the Lostco. The Mr. Lost sign is down. They're officially in transition mode. I'm stoked for the new signage. It's gonna look great.
Who is that?
I get barked at everywhere I go.
What's up, dude?
What's up? What's up? YouTube world, of course. If you know, Mike's back here, but we got Callie here. Say hi, Callie. If you guys don't recognize these people, you've totally missed out. Go check them out right in this corner right here. If it's not in that corner, well, then that's Mike's fault, not mine. I was just saying how I saw Mr. Lost is gone up front. You guys are like full transition mode right now.
Yeah. Except we were going to be able to put the new logo up, except now it's just started snowing yesterday and it's freezing cold outside, so now I have no idea when we're going to be able to do that.
Yeah,
so
it's like not negative. It's 20 degrees outside.
Yeah, no, it's negative 100, I think.
That's what it feels like, yeah.
12 seconds later.
All right, Mike, Callie, here's the beautiful steed. This is the new gold standard for complete bikes. Obviously, Mike, you've seen this before from the Sentinel build.
Yes.
But along with that, the cable routing is extremely external. It's a new standard. It's kind of like Super Boost, extremely external.
You look like maybe you're a guitar player, and you keep your, like, you know, your things all metal at the end.
Yeah.
Like that? Is that what you were going for, or?
Yes. Cool, awesome. Well, I trust you guys. You guys know I trust Mike. You should trust Mike anyway. So I'm happy to see what you guys are going to come up with, and I think you guys are going to enjoy it because Mike's going to take the bike, use his camera, use their whole editing style for the Lost Company, and well, Mike, take it away, dude.
Give me the camera.
Okay.
All right,
Okay,
bye.
get it,
Give me
get
the
it.
camera. Okay, here. All right, guys.
Meanwhile.
See you guys.
Sounds good. All right. Have fun. We gotta film this video like ASAP.
You know what? I actually have an idea.